The ocean is something we know so little about. Oftentimes we are left with only our imagination to think of what could possibly be lurking within our seas, giving birth to many of the mythical creatures and legends that we know of so well today. But sometimes evidence comes along that doesn't make these creatures seem like myths after all. Today we will be looking at 5 of the most crazy and unexplained, as well as scariest evidence ever captured of sea creatures and monsters. The following is video captured from a sea oil drill camera. It was while the camera was ascending that it captured this alien creature. Appearing to have no limbs, the creature simply floats around but appears to be in complete control of where it's going. The creature moves around the camera before eventually dropping further into the ocean and out of sight. It turns out that this creature is actually called Dipteria egmentica, an amazing name. This is a species of jellyfish discovered in 1967. Very little is known about these creatures and they're very rarely ever filmed completely intact. I just don't know what I would have done if I was operating that camera and I saw that. The Icelandic Commission recently released a video of what appears to show a mythical sea worm or Loch Ness monster. The giant Icelandic worm has been embedded in Icelandic folktales for literally hundreds of years, with multiple sightings throughout the ages. This video is truly amazing, showing the huge creature navigating its way through the icy waters, showing off just how big the creature is. Some people have suggested that this is just a large fish or something caught up in a current, but this wouldn't explain how the fish was so big or how that the creature navigates and moves in directions that do not appear to be going or affected by the current, leaving a truly amazing and unexplainable video. During the Cold War, the US placed surveillance systems in the ocean that could detect Soviet submarines, originally placed to track marine migrations and populations before being adopted by the military. In 1997, a sound was detected by the SOS-US sound surveillance system at multiple listening stations, which were placed 5,000 kilometers apart. The sound detected was an ultra-low frequency and extremely powerful. The sound was similar to that of a living creature, but not even whales are capable of making a sound this large, suggesting that the creature that would have made this sound would have been truly massive and of a size that we've never seen before in our ocean. The sound was located to come from a very remote part of the Pacific Ocean. As the sound was so far away from Antarctica, it was ruled out that it could have been made by ice. The fact that a creature this big could have made such a sound in the depths of our ocean is truly terrifying. The following is the sound played how most people normally hear it, slowed down greatly so that it can be heard for longer, but it's the original normal speed version which I find far more scary. following was captured in 2007 by a sea oil camera, capturing what only appears to be the stuff of nightmares. This appears to be a sea Cthulhu. The alien-like creature has very long limbs extruding from its body and dropping straight down, appearing very alien-like in nature. This can only be described as the stuff of nightmares. Just the size of the creature alone is scary enough. Just imagine operating a sea camera and not expecting to see anything, then this comes up. The following was captured by Japanese scientists exploring the Mariana Trench, the deepest part of the ocean, in search of some new creatures. They planned to do so by setting up baits not directly in the trench but in an area close to it, setting up a camera so that they could capture whatever went to the bait, in the hope of capturing new and undiscovered creatures. But what they did find was something that nobody could have ever expected. In the video, some smaller sharks go towards the bait for a short amount of time, before suddenly scattering away as if terrified. Seconds later, an absolutely huge shark that almost takes up the whole frame appears and goes for the bait. It is thought that this shark is at least 30 feet in length. It cannot be identified to a specific category of shark. This has led many to suggest that this is in fact a surviving member of the megalodon sharks, the largest shark ever to roam the oceans. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, then please give it a like and subscribe for my future content. I have a lot more narrations coming out soon, so those of you who are fans of that have a lot to look forward to, and I'm also going to keep doing these type of videos. I'll upload both types in the same week, so you should have a lot to look forward to. If you have any suggestions for future videos, then please leave them in the comments for me below. Thank you guys. See ya.